Hi there! Today we will try to get the retro drop in one of the most promising projects of 2023. It's the LAYERZERO. Of course, we do not know much about this retro drop, but there are some rumors, so today we will analyze everything and let's start. No, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel, put your like and check the link in the description under this video because I have my own Telegram community and this is the real dream team of traders. So today you will find out what is LAYERZERO and what it can offer its users, how much money is in the project and how poker helps the development of cryptocurrency, and I will also show the basic actions for a possible retro drop and why we need Stargate project here. LAYERZERO is an omni-chain interoperability protocol designed for lightweight message passing across chains. LAYERZERO provides authentic and guaranteed message delivery with configurable trustlessness. Now, transfer of tokens from one blockchain to another may be a very tedious thing. Buy token in one network, find bridge with the right liquidity that suits you, buy tokens everywhere, buy local gas for transactions, and of course do not forget about the commission. It's not practical. And there is a decision because LAYERZERO wants to fix these difficulties by creating a new principle of interaction between smart contracts and applications from different networks so that we could safely transfer out tokens. The LAYERZERO network uses ZRO nodes exchanged at points. Any ZRO point can interact with a similar point in another blockchain. Applications connected to ZRO communicate with each other via a communication protocol that is supported by a set of smart contracts. It allows nodes to exchange messages while being on different networks, make requests, and confirm the validity of the transaction. Let's say an application from the Avalanche network wants to send tokens to the blockchain Phantom. The application on Avalanche using the Oracle mechanism generates information with the initial data on the movement of funds, from where, to which network, how much. And thanks to the relayer mechanism, such a transaction can be confirmed. The communication protocol works in the real time. And thus we can get liquidity in the necessary network without any delay and start using it. That's what LAYERZERO is. Here you can see that on both chains there are LAYERZERO endpoints, and these endpoints are controlled by a LAYERZERO team. When a user sends a transaction to get AVAX for Ethereum, it first goes to the LAYERZERO endpoint that must be confirmed by an Oracle or a layer. They confirm that a user really has tokens Ethereum in order to move them back to AVAX. LAYERZERO connects to the endpoint on AVAX and the transaction is processed. As a result, AVAX receives its own token instead of wrapped one. This ensures chain interoperability and allows users to develop their DEX on a specific chain. The project raised over $263 million with an estimate of $3 billion for the entire company. Multicoin Capital, Binance Labs, and other funds that you see on your screen now have invested money here because this project team is trusted. Well, let's look at the co-founders. Here are Brian Pellegrino, Ryan Zarek, and Caleb Bannister, and all of them are qualified engineers. LAYERZERO has been under development since 2021. Its CEO, Brian Pellegrino, a former professional poker player, and by the way, it's not the very first time when a professional poker player becomes successful in cryptosphere actually. The team, together with Nom Brown and Facebook AI Research, have already worked on technology startups in the field of artificial intelligence and published some studies. LinkedIn LAYERZERO Labs lists 57 employees, which may not be enough for such a big project. That's why I think that in reality there are even more. Some team members have experience working for large international companies like Uber, Block One, and in general they have a rich working background. Now let's talk about the Stargate. You know that Stargate is a cross-chain token exchange protocol that works on the basis of LAYERZERO technology. It can work not only as a DEX or a bridge, but also contributes to the creating of algorithms for the interaction of smart contracts from different networks to form new applications and money markets. Thanks to the Stargate protocol, you will be able to create DeFi applications, NFT games, and much more, erasing the distinctions of blockchains and forming algorithms for the interaction of cross-chain smart contracts. Stargate is launched on 7 EVM-compatible networks, including Ethereum, Avalanche, Polygon, Phantom, Arbitrum, and Optimism. And now let's talk about the tokenomics of this project. The LayerZero token hasn't been released yet, but there are already prerequisites to see ZRO very soon. We do not know much about it, but it will be logical if ZRO is distributed as rewards among the nodes of the network. In general, we just wait. The ZRO token is mentioned in the JIT book of the project in the context of a payment of a transaction fee. It is implemented in the logic of smart contracts layer 0 and is called ZRO fee. But so far, it is set to 0. There is some news that they can make only governance token for voting, like Arbitrum and Optimism. But definitely, we can wait for a token to appear. Let's turn to the project Audits. There are over 35 of them on the GitHub site. Having analyzed the information, the project is developing well, and it is also interesting that LayerZero has launched a bug bounty program together with Immunify, and it awards up to $15 million for finding bugs and vulnerabilities in the protocol. This is the largest program in the history of the cryptocurrency, and the most interesting thing that everyone can join and help this project. So if you have a desire, you can join and help build a new blockchain. For better analysis of a LayerZero protocol, we will use dashboard. This way, we will be able to understand what exactly we need to do to become a user who is rewarded. At the moment, to get into the top 20 users, we need more than 30 transactions, more than 2 active months of using this protocol, and over $1,000 in volume. These conditions will be gradually increasing because every day there will be more transactions and more people joining the project. So now let's discuss the activities that will help us get tokens from the future retro drop. To get started, you will need a couple of wallets, and I recommend you use the MetaMask wallet because it is very popular and easy to use, as well as the Pontem wallet. Both wallets can be installed in your browser. After that, I recommend going to the chain list, adding the MetaMask wallet here, and adding the main networks in which we will work: Arbitrum, Optimism, Avalanche, and others that you prefer. It's very simple. Just click Add to MetaMask, and your network will be automatically added to your browser wallet. It's excellent. Now we have some wallets and we need some tokens. So let's take some stable coins, for example USDC or USDT in the Ethereum network. After that, we can get to the Stargate and we can go to the transfer tab. Here we need to transfer our tokens from one network to another. So choose the Ethereum network, then choose the USDC or Ethereum. So let's start our transfer. So you can have Ethereum for at least $100, and don't forget that you will need to pay a commission for using this network. Therefore, I recommend starting to move them to Arbitrum and Optimism. So select the appropriate network, enter the amount of tokens that you want to transfer, and then transfer them by confirming their transaction every time. Let's work on SushiSwap. And here we can buy several STG tokens, and these are the main tokens of the Stargate project. And we needed to send them to Staken to become part of this network and be active in voting and protocol management. So get several of these tokens to your wallet, and after that, go back to the Stargate page, and here with STG available, of course, you can add them to the pool for staking, and then your voting power will open. The governance forum and vote on snapshot links are open for you. You will have an increased chance of getting a retro drop. Next, go to the Wolfie website, and here you will need to exchange your Ethereum tokens for AVAX tokens in the Avalanche network. Here we change the network and then make an exchange. You will also need AVAX tokens to pay the commission on the Avalanche network, right? So to do this, you will need to enter the amount of Ethereum that you want to exchange, and you will see the amount of Avalanche tokens that you will receive. Then confirm the transaction in your wallet. Here you got your AVAX tokens. After that, go to the Trader Jar platform, and here you will need to exchange your AVAX tokens of the Avalanche network for BTSB tokens. Make an exchange by selecting a certain number of AVAX tokens that you want to exchange. Then click swap and confirm the transaction in your wallet. After that, go to the Bitcoin Bridge website, connect your wallet and select the Avalanche network in which you have purchased BTSB tokens. And choose a network, for example Arbitrum. Enter your amount and do not forget about the commission and then transfer it. Once you have exchanged these tokens, make such transfers several times. BTSB tokens must be in the Avalanche network. So after that, we return to the Trader Joe's website and make an exchange here. We transfer BTSB tokens for AVAX tokens. The procedure is quite similar. Next, we return to the WooFi website again, and here we will exchange those AVAX tokens that we have for Ethereum tokens in the Ethereum network. After that, you also confirm the transaction in your wallet. Next, we switch to Aptos Bridge, and here we will connect two wallets, one in the Ethereum network and another one in the Aptos network. Earlier, I recommended you Pontem. Next, select the Ethereum tokens in the Arbitrum network and transfer them to the wrapped Ethereum in the Aptos network. Confirm it as well. Next, go to this site and there is a separate exchanger from the Pontem network project. Here you will need to do the same thing. In the Arbitrum network, select the Ethereum tokens and exchange them for wrapped Ethereum in the Aptos network and confirm this transaction. These are the activities that will help us get the tokens in the desirable future retro drop. Of course, we can lose some money while doing all these activities. I mean, paying for commission, paying for local gas, but these amounts are not very significant. And remember what a big drop we got from SWE and Arbitrum projects, and there is a high chance to earn back all the investments that we done. And don't forget that you need to perform at least 10 transactions, make a turnover of $1,000, and preferably it must be during 2 or 3 months. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Now you know more about the LayerZero and you can really get the retro drop from the future project that we're going to see. And if you have some questions left, please write in the comments under this video. And also check the link in the description under this video and write to me the code word private. There I'm creating and preparing many interesting projects where we can interact with each other. And see you in the next video.